There we go. Look, let me share with you what I'm using. I'm using a journal paper. Now this journal paper is brown. It looks sort of like a brown paper bag, but maybe not quite that dark in color. My lighting is not the best. Hello, thank you for joining me. But I'm giving you a close-up of the paper. Now that is a journal paper. It's not very flimsy. It's a little, hello, thank you for joining me. It's a little stiff, but it is not too stiff that you can't fold it in half. Let me show you what I did. Now my wedding garland is made completely by my patterns, all handmade. So I folded the pages of the journal in half. And then I took a pencil and I just sketched out my heart shape, which this is it. This is the heart shape. And with scissors, very sharp scissors, I cut it out. These are the shears that I use. These are like razors. So if you're going to purchase some, this is the Fisher brand. Be very careful because I've cut myself and they are very razor sharp. But they are great for intricate paperwork. So I cut out my hearts, and then I have this large container, there they go, of crystals that I got from the Walmart. And then I have, excuse my workspace, I have this box of beautiful crystals that I got at Christmas time. But you can use them on any project, and they are various sizes. So these are the ones that I used for this project. And with my wedding garland, you get 4 pieces of the wedding garland. And my wedding garland, this particular set, is 40 inches in length. Now let me share something else with you. I found this beautiful paper. Let me get it. You see that? It is exquisite. I did the same thing. I used this paper on a different project, but it's so beautiful I want to use every scrap. So for my wedding garland, I used the scraps that were left. You see, it has this raised design. This is the front. I'm going to give you a close-up on it. It has a sheen. There it is. You can see it. Now on the back, it's matte. But on the front, it has a sheen. Perfect for wedding decor. And I did the same thing with a pencil. After I folded my paper in half, I just sketched a heart design and I cut it out. If you need a heart and you can't find one online, they're very easy to find. Just let me know and I'll send you a heart that you can download. Each piece of the 4 pieces that you get in this set will have one of those hearts. Here is one right here on this one. And I decorated the hearts that I made from the journal paper using these crystals. And I used a hot glue gun, and they are 3-dimensional. Let me show you one of the hearts. Here's one. This is a completed one. Now, for this 3-dimensional heart, because my paper is not flimsy, but it is not as stiff as cardstock, I only use 3 hearts. Let me hold it up to make this 3-dimensional heart. You can use 5 to make a 3-dimensional heart. Let me quickly show you how you do it if you're interested in making the 3-dimensional heart. Let me move this out of the way. You're going to eventually see these very large crystals. You take your heart, you fold it in half, and you're going to glue here on the folded edge. You're going to take a second one, if your paper is stiff enough, and you're going to glue it right on top, like that. Just like that. And you will have, it will, I'm trying to hold my camera. it will look like that. You see? That's 2. Then you add glue, and you take, I have one right here. You take a third one and you glue it right on top, like that. And while all 3 of them are together, you open that last one. I can't put the phone down, so let's imagine this is 3. You take the last one, just like that, and you're going to add your glue to both sides. If you're using a glue stick, you're going to add it to both sides, and then you're going to close that off, the last one off, and you'll have all 3 of your hearts glued together. Now, again, if you have flimsy paper, if your paper is thin, or you're using a thin decorative paper or something like scrapbook sheets, you're going to need 5 of these. Do the same thing. You're going to glue all 5 together. As I stated, I have 3, and this is the heart right there, and it gives you that 3 dimension. Now, prior to gluing that last third one down, in the very center I added glue, and then you put your cording in the center, so when you attach that last one, you'll be able to hang it. Now, before I glued them together, I glued on my crystals. You see? As I stated, my lighting is not the best. But if you're hanging these in a well-lit area, as they're hanging, oh my goodness, those crystals are gonna sparkle. And it's gonna make a beautiful wedding decoration. You can hang these from the ceiling, or you can hang them directly from the bridal table. Now, if you look all the way up, I have a loop for hanging purposes, and you see I used large crystals up here at the top. Let me lay it down so I can show you the rest of it, because it came out, all 4 of mine came out so beautifully. I have the bride, because this set is really for a bridal party or the dinner prior to the wedding. And I put little crystals on her shoes, and that's the man, that's the groom. Let me sit it down. And each one of these is my pattern. I drew it myself and cut them out. If you can't find one online, if you're going to try this, then just let me know. Look. Look. Oh my goodness, look. Look. There's that exquisite paper. Wait 1 minute. Let me give you the full effect. Now here is the part that is exquisite. You see that beautiful paper? Each one of the 4 in this set has 1 heart made out of that exquisite paper. Do you see the shimmer? Oh, it's beautiful. Look. Oh my goodness. And at the very bottom, I place this huge crystal. And as these are hanging at a wedding, oh my goodness, it is going to sparkle. I thought they were exquisite. I thought they were absolutely beautiful. Now, if you're thinking about doing this project, you see, oh my goodness, I ordered a bag, here it is, of those large crystals. They come in a bag like this from Amazon. That was the best price that I could get at the time. You see, here they are. And I got a whole bag of them for approximately $10. I think it was $7 and something. I have 2 bags. I have this size, and you see it in my hand. And they are really sparkling and beautiful for this project, and if you're decorating for a wedding. And I got another bag with a different shaped crystal. Let me see. I hope you can see it. There it is. And it's tall. It is beautiful. They just glow. They are beautiful. Let me put both of them and you can see the size of them. You see? This is the smaller one and this is the taller one. Let me put it down. Perhaps you can see the sizes better this way. That's the tall one. And this one is the chunky one. Now look, in the very top of each, there is a place for your cord. You see? Right there in the chunky one and in the tall one, right there. So they are easy to cord, whatever type of cording you will be using. Now I'm using an exquisite silver cording that also has a shimmer. Let me see. There you go. That is beautiful. It is sold in the departments that sell embroidery floss. It is a metallic floss and it has a shimmer. And I wanted the shimmer because every part of this garland shimmers for a wedding. As I stated, excuse me, mine are 40 inches long and they come with 4 in the package. Each one is different. I'm sorry, I got strangled. Let me get something to drink. There you go. Each garland is different, and you get 4 in this series. Each one has one of these hearts out of this exquisite paper. And you can pick up my garland in my Etsy shop, which is Rustic Decor by Linda. Etsy is ETSY, and my shop is Rustic Decor by Linda. Because you know, for the best, it's just gotta be handmade. Have a great evening, and thank you for joining me so I can share my project with you. It was so beautiful, I just wanted to share it with somebody. Have a great night. Bye-bye.